Gold, a story by Charles Stephen Sedberry. The boy's father was a compulsive gambler, died drunk in a snowstorm near a racetrack. The mother was long gone. Only the paternal grandfather remained to care for the boy. The boy was angry, hard to manage, not at all ambitious. He hardly talked at all, never read or sought companionship of any kind. Pops felt guilty about having neglected his family, but he didn't know what to do to improve himself or to inspire the boy. Early one Sunday morning, the boy was in the kitchen, silently looking for something to eat. Pops was gathering his fishing tackle, heading for the lake. Boy looked at Pops sadly. "No, there's not much grub here to be sure. Tell you what, go to the lake with me and I'll stop down the road a piece and get us some breakfast." They spent the day on the lake. Boy had never been fishing. He kind of liked the breeze and the sun, saw wildlife of several kinds, even caught a fish just when Pops handed him the pole while he lit his pipe. They went to the lake together just about every week after that. Boy finally started talking some. Pops liked the company. They got along better and better. Friends of the father would come by occasionally and got the grandson interested in gambling. Boy found out about buried treasure and how valuable various minerals could be. An easier life for the wealthy? Yeah, that's what he learned to want. Boy attended school, started reading, found books about buried treasure of various kinds, and started dreaming about the cure-all, wealth. Never had any religious training, never learned anything about loving one's neighbor or oneself. Skip ahead to his 17th year. He met a pretty girl at the bus station. She was just waiting for a connection back to Los Angeles. They talked for maybe 2 hours, and she fed his lust for money, told him many tales, especially one about an island where there was so much gold that one man could not carry it all. She was soon on her way, but what she told him grew and grew in his imagination. He got a job as a stock clerk in a little store on the east side of town. He saved his money to put down on a boat to reach that island. Then Pops died and left Boy his boat with lots of tackle in it. Boy was anxious to get started. He drove Pop's old truck, hauling the boat on a trailer behind. He reached the ocean later that day, spent the night in the truck and got started at sunrise. He was determined to reach that island as soon as possible. Mid-morning, he came upon a trawler in trouble. The skipper had had a heart attack and wasn't long for the world. Boy attached Pop's boat to the stern of the trawler and steered the skipper toward the port hospital. They made it, but the skipper soon died. Before his last breath, Skipper told Boy to sell his catch. The boy did and made some needed money. One of the skipper's older friends met the boy and persuaded him to keep fishing that same spot where he had met the skipper. Reluctantly, the boy did just that. Each catch seemed large enough to make it worthwhile. He liked selling the catch and being able to eat at decent restaurants. The port city seemed like a diamond in Boy's mind. Everything he did in Portstown seemed to prosper. He soon forgot the island. He found his wealth. He found his happiness.